Welcome to the next in the series of interviews with stakeholders in the collaborative consumption and the new sharing economy. My name is Imran Azam. I'm the founder of sharemystorage.com, and today we're joined by Aldo De Jong, who is the co-founder of Claro Partners. We're going to conduct a 5-minute interview. We're going to rattle through approximately 15 questions, so it's going to be a lot of fun, high pressure, but hopefully we'll get through it. Aldo, are you there?
Yes, thank you, Imran, for this opportunity.
Not a problem at all. Are you ready to begin?
Yes, let's do it.
Okay, let me get my stopwatch and the time starts now. Aldo, can you tell us who Claro Partners are?
So we're a business innovation firm, and we help our clients to navigate disruptive change, both understanding it and then becoming part of the disruptive change, changing the way business and society interact.
Okay, and when did you launch the service?
We started 2 years ago with our first project, which was changing models of ownership and value exchange, where we looked at this rising of the sharing economy and the access economy.
Okay, great. And how many of you form Claro Partners?
We are 15 people here in Barcelona, but we work all over the world.
Okay, and why did you feel there was a need for your services?
So both Rich and I, my co-founder Rich, we felt that there was a need for a better way to do innovation services. We both have been working for years in design, innovation and management consultancies, and we felt there was always something missing. So that's why we said, let's make a really good balance between social science, experience design and business strategy. So social science is to understand human needs and human behavior, experience design to create solutions that are really meeting those needs, and then the third one, business strategy, to make sure it's anchored in the business reality, both of the market and the client organization.
Okay, and what is your specific role at Claro?
So I'm the co-founder, like you were saying before, and I'm responsible for business strategy.
Okay, great. Now, what would you suggest are Claro Partners' core objectives?
Our core objective is to help people to really make sense of how the world is changing, what are the fundamental shifts of how business and society interact, and from that understanding of disruptive change, see opportunities to create new services, and then we actually go out and create those new services for our clients. And we also are thinking a lot about the new business models that have to be created to deliver those services, because often the old business models are not sufficient. The real disruption comes from the new business models.
Okay, and who would benefit from your services? Who's your target audience?
It's really twofold. It's corporations that they are trying to understand how the world around them is changing and how they can create new value. But also we have realized that our expertise is very relevant and interesting for startups. So that's why now we're looking to create some sort of incubator or accelerator to provide that knowledge to people in startups.
Okay, and what can you tell us about what Claro Partners has achieved to date?
So I think the biggest achievement to date is to be able to conduct those big shifts understanding project where we combine ethnographic research and business research. And with that, we have been really able to shift the thinking in big organizations like Intel and Vodafone and Intuit and also the BBVA Bank.
Okay, and I've heard this term, the informal economy, being bandied about. It seems to be increasing in popularity within this particular space. What can you tell us about the informal economy?
Yeah, we believe that the informal economy is one of those big shifts of how the world is changing. We see that it's the fastest growing economy, both in the developed world and in emerging economies. So if you think about it as a country, it would be the second biggest country in terms of GDP, just behind the United States. And we really believe that it's the next frontier of new value creation. So if we think about new business models like Airbnb, like all the collaborative consumption models, they are really disruptive, but for the moment they are organized in quite an informal way. So it's both as inspiration for companies to look at, but also for really trying to change the way they are organized and they create value.
Okay, great. We've got 30 seconds left and 3 questions. If you weren't at Claro Partners, what would you be doing?
I would be probably running one of those startups that we are helping and that we are studying.
Okay, and tell us something about yourself that we wouldn't find on the internet.
That'll be very hard. Almost everything about me is on the internet.
Okay, and finally, name your top 3 collaborative consumption or new sharing economy or informal economy ventures.
Let me think. I would say Whipcar, a peer-to-peer carring scheme, ThreadUp, which allows people to trade children's clothes, and Zopa, which is a peer-to-peer lending borrowing service.
Okay, Aldo, that's fantastic. I think we went a little bit over time, but that's perfectly fine. I'm sure we'll be forgiven. Thank you for joining us. It's been good having you on.
Thank you too. It was great.
If you would like to hear more from founders or other stakeholders in the collaborative consumption space or the new sharing economy, do visit the site again or subscribe to our newsletter. Once again, thank you to Aldo for joining us, and we'll see you again soon.
Thank you. Bye, everyone.